Hello Leos, welcome to your new moon reading. Before we begin, I want to cleanse the space here, cleanse the energy. I don't do this in all my readings, but today I just felt like doing it. So, all right. So let's keep an open heart, an open mind, and if there is something that you want to, the candle is here as well. So if there is something you want to ask the cards, you can do so, and let's see what's coming through for you. So the new moon is happening in the sign of Aquarius. We are in Aquarius season now. Aquarius is a sign of unity, and this is also Aquarius also represents individuality, self-expression, freedom of thoughts, freedom of expression. And Aquarius is represented by the water bearer. So that is all about in tarot, the star card is ruled by Aquarius. So what that means is, to me, that represents transformation and healing. And Aquarius is a air sign, so it has to do with mind, thoughts, intellects, things like that. So what I'm sensing is, what I'm getting intuitively is a harmonious, lovely period. That's what I'm feeling now. And so this moon cycle is going to be an opportunity for us to ground our energies, balance our energies, and set clear intentions, because new moon is all about new beginnings, setting new intentions, and things like that, and balancing our energies so we can step into this new period in our lives with hope and optimism, and open-hearted excitement and enthusiasm for the new, whatever is coming our way, right? All right, now let's see what's coming through for you. Remember, this is a general reading, so some messages may resonate, some may not. Please take what resonates for you and leave the rest here. And check out your moon and the rising sign as well. And if this message doesn't resonate, maybe think about rewatching this video later on. Maybe you will find it helpful at that time. I will pull 3 cards from the tarot deck and wrap it up with a spirit guide message from the oracle deck. Today I'm using Whispers of the Ocean oracle cards. All right, now let's begin. So Leo, your message, your cards are Leos. 6 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and the Death card. Okay. Remember, I told you guys about new beginnings. That's what this is about: transformation, healing, and stepping into the new. So most people, we don't like to see the Death card in our readings, right? However, this energy is all about, this is cleansing energy. Okay, this is about cleaning up what's no longer good for us. And sometimes it feels like a Herculean task, and sometimes we don't know what's not good for us, because our mind is on autopilot mode. We just we are just mindlessly doing things. So sometimes we don't stop to understand if it's actually good for us, if something is working in our favor or not, right? So this energy comes to clear away the outdated, clear away the obsolete, and so it won't feel comfortable, you know, sometimes. It all depends upon where we are in our spiritual journey. um, for some it will be, um, you know, it's something they can handle easily because they know what it's all about. For some, if they are not aware, then it will be a bit challenging. So we all are in different stages in our spiritual journey, right? So yeah, if it doesn't feel comfortable, then know that this is something that's necessary and it's helping you move into a new phase, uh, and you know, create new experiences. So so this has spiritual significance, so it may have something to do with your internal thoughts, you know, your habits, where how you are spending your time and energy and things like that. Or it could be something external, like for instance something to do with relationships, something to do with career, your place of living, your, you know, things like that. So for some, see the sunrise here, so keep your eyes on the, you know, possibilities is what this card reminds us. So yeah, sunrise always denotes a new morning, a new beginning. So sometimes we have to get out of our comfort zone. By that, what I mean is, yes, things may seem a little bit uncertain, things may seem unclear, there will be doubts, there will be confusion, but it's all about taking decisions in good faith, you know, knowing that you are being guided, you know, and praying for guidance, praying for um, uh, you know, asking for taking your time to consider all aspects before making important decisions, things like that. So not taking any fear-based decisions is important. And yes, not taking any impulsive decisions is important. But whatever is, yes, this is about a major release, you know, releasing and letting go of things that is that's not good for us. So this is also like, for some it doesn't have to be anything major. It could be travel for some of you guys, business related travel. Maybe you guys, you don't want to do that, but you are required to do that, you know. Or it could be you changing up your home decor, so you are taking off everything and putting up new paintings, new wall, it could be wallpaper, decluttering, and getting rid of things that you don't want. So that is a Herculean task, right? Or it could be that you are moving into a new place, a new state, a new country, new home, and everything that comes with it, the uncertainty, you know, all the things that you have to let go of, things like that. So something that is kind of, for some it could be relationship, you know, maybe you are having a conversation with someone, a difficult conversation. So it could mean different things, but underneath that chaos, there is um, an opportunity for transformation, an opportunity for a beautiful new beginning filled with light, optimism, so very transformative energy. So that is what you want to remember whenever this happens, you know, because on the other side there is something amazing waiting for you. All right, so your cards are Six of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, and Queen of Cups. So two pentacles here, something to do with your stability. So it could be, you know, your career, your job. This also has to do with, maybe some of you guys are starting a new job, or it could be, yeah, so this is training, you know, learning new things, and you're also trying to give it your 100%, do it with all your sincerity and dedication, making it perfect, practicing, a willingness to learn. So you're not letting yourself be distracted. So you are in this environment where you can fully focus on what you are building, you know. So now it could also be that maybe some of you guys are now letting go of something in order to and starting all over again. You might have to, it could be a project that you are working on, you might have to shun them because you have some new idea and you want to rework on them. Or it could be like just tweaking, to make it perfect. So you are so looks like you are busy working on it, some projects that you are working on. And I want to say, like, pay attention to the details. Whatever it is that you are working on, you might want to save them. And you also want to look at the details. So take it slowly, so you don't have to then redo things. This also has to do with, completely deleting certain things. It could be information, it could be again a project, something that you are working on, so you can work on them again. So pay attention to the details, go through it very slowly, considering all the aspects, whatever this is. So that will make things much easier for you, and it will also save you a lot of time, so you don't have to go back and redo things. But having said that, it feels like, when it comes to certain things, you might have to go back and do some touch-ups. You might have to go back and redo certain things, so that is also coming through. So remain flexible. It's not about how much work, how much time we are putting in something. It's about the actual product. It feels like now you are focusing on the quality, so you are not you are okay with reworking on them, redoing them, and you don't mind the extra effort and time you are putting into something, because you have a vision, you want things to look in a certain way, and that's what you are doing here. So you don't mind working hard and focusing on the quality work. So when it comes to, there is also an emotional situation. However, looks like, you are in control, meaning you are aware of your own triggers. You are aware of your own emotional nature, and that is helping you create a sense of balance and harmony within. So that's beautiful energy, and when that happens, that is also like personal growth, transformation, and healing. And both these cards here has to do with healing and transformation. So it could be your own personal journey, how you see yourself, how you want to show up in your relationships. It could be work related, something like that, or it could be your relationships. What needs to be done in order to enhance the quality of your daily experiences, interactions, things like that. So yeah, that opportunity is also showing up. On the other hand, it could also be that some of you guys are now taking a vacation. This is spending some time near water, and that's helping you a lot with if self-care is something that you are focusing on at this time. This is a card of self-care, healing, taking time away from the busyness and things like that. Number 8 is almost finishing things up. So maybe some of you guys are finishing up a project that you have been working on, and that is helping you, that is giving you the time you need to go away for some time, and take care of yourselves. Or it could also be your everyday, after work, maybe you guys are taking up a spiritual practice or meditation or writing things down, like journaling. It could be physical exercise, something like that. You are doing something to create and maintain a sense of peace and harmony. Creativity. Okay, this is also a period when you are feeling very creative and you are inspired. Um, so you are going with the flow, meaning that you are not overthinking things. Instead, when an idea comes up, you are working on it. So you are being very receptive. You are open, open hearted, open mind, and you are willing to try new ideas, and you are not thinking how this is going to turn out, and things like that, but you are working on it. Again, it may have something to do with the project you are working on, something that you want to take up as a hobby, or it could be personal, personal growth and development and things like that. So inspiration, receptivity, allowing and not necessarily struggling with things. And the struggle part is not showing anywhere on these cards. So yeah, it's like taking it easy, taking one day at a time, and embracing whatever is coming your way, and being very observant, and also allowing new ideas, listening to your own intuition. And also it could be you paying attention to those signs and synchronicities, conversations, things like that, and you are letting these messages guide you. So that's what I meant when I said open hearted, open mind. So you are not letting your mind take control, but you are in the flow. And that's very easy, that's an easy, simple life when if we can do that. With Six of Pentacles here, looks like it could be either your energy or it could be somebody else. So it's like, you are so when it comes to your relationships, this is like someone here may feel a little bit ignored, because um, the focus is somewhere else. So it's like, if it could be, people in your life. It could be that either you are focusing on someone now, and the other person is feeling kind of ignored, neglected. um, so it could either be your energy, Leo, it could be somebody else. Okay, maybe in a close relationships, that's what's happening. The person is putting their energy somewhere else. It could be their career. For instance, just an example, this doesn't have to be true for everybody. When it could be career and relationships, right? When we are focusing too much on our career, sometimes relationships takes a back seat. It could be people in your two people, I mean, not two, it could be people in our life. When we are focusing on one person, the other person feels ignored. So that is happening here. um, it could be, knowingly or unknowingly, something like that is happening for some of you. It doesn't have to be true for everybody. On the other hand, this energy is also about charity, philanthropy, community work. So, and you sharing your knowledge, your wisdom, your time, your energy with someone. This is also guidance. Like it could be someone helping you, supporting you, or it could be you helping somebody else, spending your time with someone, sharing what you know with others. It could be training, it could just be people in your life, sharing your experiences and things like that. And that is helping someone here. So, yeah, charity, community work, or it could be sharing your time, your knowledge, your resources with others. Yeah, there is a sense of balance here, Leo. Meaning, if it is, career, like for instance, if you are busy, then you are also taking time to nurture what's important for you, what you want to grow. It could be, again, your creative side you're focusing on, your spiritual side, your personal relationships, your health, what brings you a sense of balance, joy, and equilibrium, things like that. So there is a sense of balance here. Okay, now let's see what's coming through on the oracle cards. If you have a question for the card, please ask the cards now, and let's see what's coming through. Ample with contentment. Okay, that totally goes with the Queen of Cups. I told you, this is a card of receptivity. This is a card of allowing, and not necessarily, it doesn't have anything to do with struggling. This is being in the flow and taking it easy, and being very content wherever you are. So the message here is waiting rather than acting is going to be most advantageous now. Yes, if, like I mentioned in the beginning itself, that's what I was getting intuitively. If you are required to make a decision, consider all aspects, you know, before you, with this energy, you don't want to be impulsive. You want to think through things before you make any important decisions. Um, so, yes. And now, um, it's time for you, it's time to wait and see how it goes. Sit on it, sleep on it, and maybe try not to think about it, and see, and when we do that, we um, we it will be possible for us to listen to our own intuition and follow the signs and synchronicities, follow the inspiration. The answers will appear on its own without our interference, right? Without our doing anything. So just don't, if there is a situation that you are in your mind, that you are kind of, if you are overthinking, or if you are confused about something, rest, just surrender, just put it down, and don't do anything about it. That's what the Queen of Cups energy is, and this will be resolved on its own. So number nine is the Hermit's energy. Hermit is also a card of uh, you know waiting for more information, waiting for things to surface on its own. So Hermit is a card of slowing down and taking it easy and um, allowing things to happen. This doesn't mean, when I said that, this doesn't mean sitting on our couch and not doing anything at all. This is about taking action from a place of inspiration and not from a place of fear. That is important. So whenever we are making an important decision, it's important to ask ourselves, am i making uh, am I making this decision out of fear or out of love? There are only two emotions, right? Everything else springs from them. There are two emotions, so it's love and fear. So everything else comes out of these two emotions. So sometimes what happens is, when we are in a chaotic space, when we don't know what to do, our mind takes control. Then it's like, so the reason why is because our mind wants to be in control. Our mind wants to be sure of things, and it doesn't like uncertainty. So in that space, when we are afraid, we make certain decisions and fear-based decisions, and it won't go well. So before we do them, it's important to understand, okay, you know what, I am feeling this way. That's exactly what you are doing here. Paying attention to, listening to your own triggers, what's going on internally. So this is sitting with yourself and checking with your heart, like, going inward and asking yourself, okay, what's going on, how am I feeling about things, and what are the choices how am I responding to this situation, what is the decisions that I am going to make, where is it coming from, is it coming from a place of fear or uncertainty, or if it's coming from a place of faith, love, trust, things like that. So if you are not sure, then that's a signal. That's your body telling you, your spirit telling you, it's not time to act. Give it some time and you will know what to do. Okay, number 9. Trust your gut feelings or your sensitivity to give you information about your current situation. Let go of any doubts or uncertainties, as they are only going to cause you to become off balance. You may want some personal time to clear your thoughts. Things are coming to fruition, so trust that you only need to be present for this to unfold in the most positive manner. By allowing things to flow to you, you will enable yourself to become clearer about your decisions and your goals. While you might be feeling tired and wanting to give up, this card is about having faith and hanging in there. Have the patience to just allow. Take a step back and trust that the spiritual guidance you need is right there, ready and willing to assist you. Seahorses are considered mild mannered and sedate creatures which are happy to roam the oceans. Their tiny stature is structured for sauntering. They do not travel at speed. They truly emanate the energy of patience and happiness. Seahorses are content where they are and do not hurry when making changes. The seahorse will wrap its tail around a piece of coral or some other structure to resist a strong current. They remind you to hold tight and bide your time if you find yourself being rushed or overwhelmed. Okay, so the pressure is, you will feel the pressure, okay, to give up, and there will be temptations to just let go and start fresh. uh, so don't give up and trust yourself, and wait and see where it goes. um, so Yeah, that's what I want to tell you. Not, you don't want to make a decision, um, fear-based decisions. um, yeah, think through things before you act. Now it's not a time to make decisions, is what I'm seeing here for you. All right, Leo, that's what I have for you. I hope that was helpful. Please take good care of yourself. I will see you in my next reading. Till then, sending you all new moon blessings, and take care. Bye bye.